started, so it's perfect.
All right, whatever. Let's go. Oof. All right, we're back for Dungreed. Why? Because I don't know. I just want to play some Dungreed. And I did just put up a big old video on Dead Cells here, so it's like, hey, why not change it up a little bit for once?
Yeah.
With a stream which may never see the light of day, let's be honest. All right. Just gotta wait to see if anybody gets in here and tells me if this is even remotely correct. Or, you know, good. Is it live right now, Scott?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just a quick little stream because I want to do some more streaming. Why not? Try that out. Start getting in the habit. Like Sister Act 2. Ah, there we go. Can you see anything is the real question.
Yeah, if you can see anything, please let us know in the comments.
Also, DP's here again.
Yeah.
Why? Because we already had it set up from last time.
It stands for directorial producer.
It doesn't. Well, yeah, I guess. Donkey Punch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just immediately. We just started.
The best hot game, best streamer.
Best hot streamer, I think you mean. I mean, you can't see me, but assume that I am actually a bird on fire. If you want, I would say actually think of me as the cover art for Screaming for Vengeance, but on fire. That's all I want out of life. Come on. Okay. Comfy cabin? Okay, that means that it should be good. Probably not going to be too long of a run here since it was just kind of a, hey, let's test this out. Didn't get too far into the game, it was just the second part of it.
So before we were streaming, you mentioned that that you had seen this online. What intrigued you about this game?
What are you interviewing me about this?
Yeah,
but yes,
it's a stock question.
But anyway, I'm a big fan of Rogue Legacy, and like this game, you know, knowing that it's like there could have been a better Rogue Legacy, like one of the major things with there we are. Like one of the big things with Rogue Legacy was that game was super janko. So like getting a game that actually controls a little bit better than that and has a little bit more going on. Well, maybe not too much more going on, but oh yeah, this is not going to be a successful run at this rate. And there we are. Oh god. I'm like literally... Yeah, and there, okay. That's fine. It's extremely generic person appearance.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, that's not entirely inaccurate. Okay, whatever. That was just a trial run anyway. I wasn't really going anywhere with it. I'm somewhat into the game, but I'm planning to do like an actual series of it, and by series I mean like 2 videos because this game isn't all that long. Ooh, give me that. Actually, so this is more of just a let's say a preview for what going to be coming up. Let's go with that. Sounds looks different. Yeah, it's a full conversion mod. It'll be like I said, this will just. I've been wanting to do B-side stuff for a while, like because everything I've had on my channel for like 4 months has been Dead Cells, and I do play other games, you know. But you know, I want to test it out in a little bit of streaming atmosphere, as it were, first. Because hey, I also want to try to get into streaming. Streaming's cool.
Do you lose all your items when you die?
You sure do, and a chunk of your money. Can I afford that? No.
So would you describe this as a roguelike?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's very. I don't know if it's explicitly based off of Rogue Legacy or if it just happens to be very similar, but it is a, you know. It's that whole like, you know, you die, you go through the dungeon again, blah 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 sort of deal. That's how it goes. There we go. Also, hopefully compared to the Friday stream, my audio quality should be a little bit better this time. I made DP here like, hopefully actually have it be good.
Well, I'm not just the directorial producer, I'm also the audio producer.
Basically, I mean, this is your setup. I'm doing it at your place. In case you're, I don't know, trying to track where I am at all points in time. Nibelheim is like the one that I probably have the most trouble on, even more so than like Envy Rock. So, well, and then there's Lastly, but Lastly's the one boss that I haven't beaten in the game yet. I mean, that's like the current rough bit for me. I haven't been playing the game too long, so you know.
Are most of the items pretty generic, or are there actually really interesting ones?
I would say this game is not like super detailed. This sounds like I'm making fun of it or something, but
Well, it doesn't necessarily need to be if it's good.
it's really a lot more like Rogue Legacy. It's got that sort of feel, that sort of progression. Although you do have to beat every. I'll say this compared to Rogue Legacy, you only need to beat the bosses once, and you can kind of pick and choose what area you want to go to. The Land of Darkness, Maya, Forest Abkhazia. Yes, I remember all the names of the areas in that game. Whereas it's like you have to do like a pretty straight progression through this game. That's why when I'm going to do like an actual for real series on it, and yes, it is also in 2D already. That's a good point. Well, not the orange. Remember the orange item in? Oh, I already have that filled up. Remember the orange item in? What do you call it? Enter the Gungeon. That's like 3D, isn't it? It's a really poor 3D model ripped straight from God Hand, right? I think I remember that correctly. I gotta play Enter the Gungeon at some point. I have seen so much of it, and I think that game looks. And they just had the advanced Dungeons and Dragons update. That probably. Wait a second. Okay. I mean, if you know anything about this game, I am spec'd almost entirely into movement and then greed, because that's how I roll, everybody. I'm greedy and I'm fast.
What is greed actually? You get more gold, which allows you to get better
can up
items.
your satiation levels, which means that you can get more Damn it. You can get more stats from eating food, because you are limited to only a certain amount of like satiation per. Well, your satiation is limited, and then after you eat enough food, you can't eat no more food until you go fight a bit. ETG up? Oh no, I'm just that one was a little while ago. It was something that added a whole bunch of stuff to the game. I was kind of following it because I was thinking that I would be picking up the game at that point in time, and I didn't. Sorry, Dodge Roll. I'll buy the game eventually.
So, are you doing like triple jumps and then you also have a dash, or is it?
Depends on how far I'm getting. Usually I just dash everywhere, because dashing is for cool guys who want to get around.
I mean, do you have like a limit on the number of jumps you can actually do?
Yes, you can see it. It's the little blue bar up in the upper left here.
Oh, okay. Oh, and it restores over time?
Yes. And it restores much quicker because of the build that I'm going with, and I also have extra dashes because of that. And I'm invincible while dashing, which is maybe one of the best.
Does dash also take one?
Just only dashing takes.
Oh, okay,
so it takes one of the blue things.
Okay.
Hey, Forta. Hurry. Yeah, Dungreed, I have found critical builds to be pretty dang good, but for the most part, what I work with is a lot of defense, because I like tanking my way through stuff. Oh, wait, I thought Dungeons & Dragons did release already. Man, I have been paying attention to it even less than I thought I was. Well, damn. I thought that came out with like the Switch version. Is the Switch version out yet? Level 30. It doesn't really mean too much for levels, because like within 2 hours of starting the game, you're at max level. But you know, it just kind of okay, sure. I don't even know what this is. Wow. Okay, then I think I'm gonna stick with Gladius.
Oh yeah.
No, it's a Korean indie RPG. I know that the Rogue Legacy dudes made something pretty recently. What is it called? Full Metal Furies, which I thought looked significantly better than Rogue Legacy. But also, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll check that out at some point. I probably won't do like a video series on it, but you know, it could be cool. They just... I had no idea that it didn't... Oh, man. But they had like the... okay, fine. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this game is pretty short. I've only been playing it about 10 hours or so. And then like an extra 5 hours for a few video footage things. And that's why it's like the series I'm gonna do is only gonna be like 2 episodes long. No. As always, Dead Cells is going to be the only like a million episode thing on the channel. Because that game deserves it. There we go.
Now, is there a larger skeleton hidden behind there, are we to assume? Like,
Yes, I believe the entire dungeon is actually a skeleton.
I mean, it's it's one big skeleton, though, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what every dungeon is actually made out of, if you...
Oh, okay.
Throughout time immemorial.
That makes sense.
There we are.
I mean, dungeon actually means...
Oh, it's a lot faster paced then. Because they have this dash mechanic, it makes it so that you can get through the game a lot faster. And one of the things that I always thought that was kind of an issue with Rogue Legacy was there's pretty limited movement options, along with the game being kind of janky. And it's a little too much... it's a little too... Yeah, I mean, it kind of does. But the... Damn it. Okay, never mind. I gotta focus on one thing at a time. Yeah, the reticle does kind of look like the Halo one.
So
the game is a lot faster, and I know that Rogue Legacy, it's like with like the huge emphasis on building a bunch of stats and like a lot of weirdo other things, like trying to get the right perks every single time. It's like that game was always slower and kind of jankier to doing. It increases my I mean, here I can just. You can see right there, it's the willpower of the gladiator. Power is increased for 15 seconds. And it's 45-second cooldown. It's, alright. It's just kind of your basic ability. Okay. I guess we're going with the carbine again. Never mind. Hey, when the opportunity presents itself, you only get guns pretty late into the game here, so... They're not the most, shoot some little undead doggos. Okay. Come on. Take out those things immediately. I mean, I could not tell you like what the actual inspirations for this game were. I would assume it would be Rogue Legacy, but I don't know because I don't know how much of a splash Rogue Legacy made in, you know, Korea. This could easily just be like a concurrent evolution, you know? Oh no, I'm already full up on this. Chinese ads? You shouldn't be getting any ads because I don't monetize my videos. I hope you're not getting anything because otherwise I'm missing out on getting some cash money. And maybe I should just monetize these videos just for the sake of getting some of that sweet, sweet Chinese dollar action. Dangerous shotgun. Do I want to? I have not played Roguelands. I'm not even actually familiar with what that is. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've never used this before. I don't know anything about it, so...
Nice.
Okay, well, it's goofy, but that doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't look very powerful, actually. I mean, it's just kind of always supposed to find out.
I mean, it does 100% poison thing. Damn it. YouTube owes me money then. I thought that they wouldn't have ads on my channel because I don't monetize stuff. Damn it. Okay, tonight I'm monetizing shit. If they're gonna be putting ads on there anyway, why not?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want my money. And God knows I could use it. Oh, all right. Really, no healing there, because that's usually where you usually find healing in one of those box rooms like that. I don't know. I also feel like, you know, it could be the kick in the pants that I would require to actually start consistently uploading stuff, but I also feel like it might kind of steer me towards like, oh, well, I don't know if I want to do that because I want to get the money, or yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe the fact I'm aware of that says, hey, I probably wouldn't fall prey to it too easily. Who knows? Okay, there was something down here. No, okay. Oh, yeah, the Dark Souls 3 video. Oh, God, I still have, like, the rest of Bloodborne to put up and everything. Soulstover didn't actually finish. Soulstover's never over in your heart. But,
Soultoberfest.
I should have called it Halloween. And I think I even said that in the dark... Ah, crap!
Halloween?
Halloween.
Oh, that's good, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I even said that in the Dark Souls 2 video. Oh, yeah, if you want to see a bunch of really crappy videos... that I made, check out the Dark Souls series. Well, I kind of have a soft spot for debug Souls, but only because that's so weird. But Dark Souls 2 is just kind of a thing that I wanted to do because I felt like doing it. Hey, nice. I'm actually going to replace...
Was that your first time going through the game?
Oh, Christ, no.
Okay.
It was like the 5,000th time. And actually, the last video in that series was me going through the game again because I accidentally deleted the last video from the previous run. Don't name your videos the same thing as your RAWs. I'll tell you that. Ah, damn it. All right. Oh, I'm missing chest. Yeah, but Bloodborne is like all done, and I do have Dark Souls 3 all recorded. I just need to do it. You know, I kind of said before that it's like hands falling asleep. I've said before that it's like I always just keep kind of putting up a lot of Dead Cells stuff because I'm like, well, you know, people like sub for me for the Dead Cells content, but I always want to do like a B-side and stuff like that. It could be both. Whatever. Hollow, whatever you feel like.
So how far?
I mean, Hollow because, you know, the Hollow's in the game.
Yeah. How far have you made it in this game?
I have made it to the Moonlit Desert, which I think, at least according to the achievement list, that is like maybe the last or second to last area in the game. I don't want it spoiled. Oh, what did I run? It was nice curse chest. It was and that's my favorite item. Awesome. God, I'm trying to remember right now. I think it was probably.
Was it a Dex build? It seems like you.
Oh yeah, I played through Hollow Knight. I played through Hollow Knight on Steel Soul mode, and gotten 100% in that as well. I have not done the. Whoa.
It's normally Halloween.
I haven't done.
But we were making a pun on Hollow because that's it's Dark Souls, you know.
Changes the item and I haven't. I should try that.
Yeah.
Well, hollows are a thing in Dark Souls, so that's why it would be hollow. Anyway, it was a dumb pun. Anyway.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? I think I just used like big heavy like clubs. I got in the club like 50 cent basically for Dark Souls 3. And I didn't wear any clothes because that's how I played all the Dark Souls games. Again, this is a series that nobody's really seen, so it probably sounds super weird when I'm saying it, and it was super weird if you watched it. Oh, shit. Okay. That was actually okay. Oh, that I still need to put it up. I was keep kind of like wondering if I want to do it because I sounded like I was 5 feet away from the microphone at all points in time. Thanks, DP. And like it was also kind of a trash fire where I just lost like 5 4-star rounds in a row. So if you want to see it, maybe I'll throw it up. Oh, bonfire!
Oh, I didn't realize you didn't even post that, huh?
Oh no, it's sitting on the channel. I don't know if I feel like it. Go over Dead Cells updates. What I want to do is oh crap. What I want to do is I want to eventually make like a proper playlist for all of the various updates in the game. But I don't know how useful it would be to know like, hey, what was new in the Darkness update versus the daily update, you know? It's a very specific knowledge that I think is cool to know, but I also don't know how much people are actually going to get out of it. Because one of my favorite things about Dead Cells is the fact that that game is always changing all the time. Forbidden Stream. Yes, and it will remain the Forbidden Stream for now. You can't know about the Persona 5 stuff. That will remain forbidden forever. Okay. Alright, and okay. Crap, I bunged that up pretty fast. This is my favorite weapon in the game. You spin it around, get near enemies, and they die. It's also a like rare level.
Is there like a map for the individual zone? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh, you know, hollows are just the. Oh, whoops! I hit the microphone there. Hollows are just like the name for the generic zombie dudes in the game. If you didn't play it in English, that might actually make a difference. I'm not entirely sure what they called it like in other stuff. And Raphael, you know, I think that a lot of people may actually feel like that. You know, they're just gonna like, hey, whatever you feel like putting up. But I also think like, I don't know. I made my bed as a Dead Cells player, and goddamn, am I happy about that. But still, it's like, I don't know if it's like it's a good idea. You know. It's one of those dumb existential crises that makes absolutely no sense if you're a sane person, but I'm not.
Well said. Like when you said, you know, I'm like, what?
No, you don't know. Nobody knows. Presumably, I'm the only one that's hosting a channel here.
Fair enough, yeah. I'm just kind of off to the side.
Well,
Really,
I can tell you, like, the entire story behind Hollows. Oh, it's a whole thing. And actually, you know what? I would love to tell you the whole story because it's a really fun one. But, yeah, it's like, that's... Well, I gotta try it out. 100 bullets? That's kind of fun.
That was fun.
What are you talking about, fictitious scaling? I did actual, like, number testing with that. That shit's real. What is up with you people and talking about scroll scaling? I talked about that for one video and never mentioned it again because I know people would get annoyed by it.
What's the story behind this? I gotta know.
I don't know, actually. This is new to me.
The scroll scaling?
That shit, that is not a... Yeah, fine. I'm doing fine in the game, I'll tell you that. Well, yeah, I mean, you're undead, but that doesn't matter. There are people that have been undead forever. Like,
Cthulhu or something, right?
No, I was talking... No, Seath actually went crazy and tried to kill a bunch of people. Well, like, Vengarl. Vengarl was totally fine. It's a real thing, shut up. Look, I did actual tests. Like, when you take scrolls coming up to, like, the incomplete one, you take, like, roughly twice as much damage from him. Why don't you use both weapon sets? I can easily. You can actually just do it like this. But I like this weapon. That's it.
Yeah,
I think this is a good weapon.
What is that?
It's the yellow one. Elohim. You just spin it around and do a ton of damage to all the enemies.
Like
is this going to be a video? I don't know, maybe. I'm going to do a real video. I'm going to do like a real series of Dungreed 2, I think. Just to try to finally start, you know, getting some... Like I said, I play other games that aren't Dead Cells. It's just... I thought I'd test it out here and see how people like or don't like. Whatever. I don't care. Also, I can't use two weapons because this is a two-handed weapon.
Are you open to suggestions for games? Like,
yeah, sure. This was actually technically a suggestion. I got it in the comments, and I'm like, you know, I've watched a bunch of videos on this. Maybe I'll check it out.
Because I feel like I would not
fun.
Have any idea what any of these games are that anyone's talking about, but I might.
There are still also a lot of series that I need to finish, like Purple, and I need to finish... I'm going to keep the minigun.
Yeah, but
I need to finish Purple. I need to finish... I need to finish Brain Lord. Nobody wants me to finish Brain Lord, but I'm going to finish Brain Lord, and you're all going to like it. And then Bloodborne I need to do too. And maybe Dark Souls 3. I do have all the footage of it, but I might... Hey, stop that right now. Stop making him invincible. Oh, I just told you all the other games. Those are them. Go watch like the Brain Lord episodes. I thought they were pretty good.
Is Vengarl...
Oh, screw it. You know what? I'm just going to go for the boss.
Who's Vengarl from?
Oh, Vengarl's from Dark Souls 2. He's the head. He's the head that you talk to in the forest. In the misty woods, shaded woods, whatever.
Oh, I think I saw that.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I like him. I mean, he's actually a really fun character. He's the dude that kind of comes to terms with being undead, but also, like, living in... Not so fast, Tunnock. Don't think I haven't fought you enough. Yeah. Okay. This is why the Alolan is just an amazing weapon. Also, I mean, I have also had a lot of practice against this dude here. So, there we are. Oh, there are more games than Dead Cells. I know, it's crazy.
Well, I think EA.
I mean, you can watch like the full playthrough I did.
They're very good, but
no. Whoa!
right.
Shit! What the hell?
That is... Is it just Small's hammer?
Oh, look how freaking slow it is.
Well, yeah, it looks like Small's hammer, really. Like, look at that.
The only game on Steam. If the only game on Steam was Dead Cells, I would still be okay with that. Let's be fair. Oh, Monster Hunter. That is a game. That is a game that I've wanted to play for so long. But I'm also like, super antisocial and never want to. Ah, crap! Get over here. Well. When you hit these guys, you can cancel out their attacks. Yeah, I think Monster Hunter would be super fun to play, but I'm also like one of those guys that's super antisocial and doesn't want to do co-op.
I thought that was the whole... Is this the Monster Hunter series? It just like...
Yeah, they had a recent one come out. It's Monster Hunter World.
Okay.
Every other point. Well, considering how much like stuff Dead Cells tends to cover as far as genre stuff, I mean, you've seen them like describe the game where it's like, oh, it's Dark Souls, Castlevania, blah blah blah. I love that game. Well, I mean, you know I love that game. I put up like 150 videos on this channel. What am I even saying? Salt and Sanctuary could be cool. I mean, I know a lot about the game, but I've never played it myself. It's one of those ones that I think would also fit kind of in the... Oh, crap! Okay. It's also one of those games that I think would fit kind of in the milieu that I tend to put up videos for on the channel. Also, yeah, there's also a full playthrough of, what is it called? Hyper Light Drifter on the channel. Check that one out. That game's great.
One of the few other games that I'm familiar with.
If I would probably try to completely solo it. I've done that before. Oh god, don't even get me into like the wait 1 second. Into like the Ragnarok private server days when I would solo like Garm as a sniper. Oh,
Ragnarok.
Right.
That's what the game sprites remind me of. I was gonna say
that is also a Korean game, you know. I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but
what was that?
Yeah, Vengar. Well, his head didn't run away. He was in a battle as a mercenary for a side. I don't even remember if it was for Vendrick or not. And he had his head cut off, and he realized that he didn't die after that, and kind of like came to peace. It's a sort of sweet story of like you know, it's kind of accepting your pretty shitty conditions in life. Which, I say that. It was. There are some good characters in Dark Souls 2. It's not my favorite of the Dark Souls, but like, man, there's some good stuff there. Hell, I love Vendrick. Vendrick is maybe one of my favorite characters in the entire series. Just the story of how he was a bad king is great. Biters. Oh, I gotta do the Biter Swarm only. I'm probably good enough at fighting the king to be able to do that at this point. Could just sell this for 14k gold. Or, no, it's 1400. Well, never mind. Screw that then. I'm gonna keep this as a secondary in case I need it for shenanigans. Well, yeah, I mean, that's basically what happened, but... Well, again, yes, his body did run away to... originally, it was near one of the primal bonfires that he asked you to destroy it. Then in Scholar for the First Sin, it was just in the Beastman's forest that I don't remember the name of. What was the name of that place? You know, with all the lions. Let's just call it Lion Land. Story related. Alright, what am I looking at here? Scales to the amount, and it's supposed to be played alone or co-op. I don't know, I mean, I do have a PS4. I could easily go pick it up. It's just, it's also hella expensive, and I'm super poor. So that's one of the reasons why I actually play games like Dead Cells for a really long time, because I can't afford to buy a bunch of new stuff. I mean, this game was like $10, so I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to waste food instead on stats, but healing here at this rate. He actually kills body. Oh, yeah. Well, no, he also sells arrows if you just keep talking to him in the forest, but he will appear as like a summon during the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender fight if you want to bring him in there. But I mean, why don't you want to? He's a super cool guy. He's the one that sells gold pine resin. That's how you get that in the game. So he definitely serves a pretty good purpose. Man, am I not talking about Dungreed at all?
I was gonna say the music for this area is pretty good. Like they must have just told the the composer to just go wild. It's fire.
There's a big head.
Do some crazy fire shit.
God, you're talking about it's not Aldrich. That's Dark Souls 3. The King's brother. I mean, it scared me in the sense that I didn't expect it to pop up from the ground like that, but after like the first time, and especially after the time he appeared as the little tiny head in the Dragon Sanctuary, I think the scare was lost on me. All right, here we are. Straight is awesome. Straight of Alephus, he's just angry at you, like saving him from death. I can appreciate that. All right, let's go, Envy Rock. Let's do stuff.
Little Lord or Devil.
Yeah, look how little he is. He's adorable. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. Okay. Oh, well, and then I got hit by that. All right. Well, as long as I don't take any more damage, I should be fine.
Are you trying to jinx yourself? That's what I would say if I was trying to jinx myself.
I don't need jinxing because I got skill, my dude.
Are there any recovery items you can use?
Not in this part. Oh. The only recovery item is using the food shop for healing. That's the only one that you can do like consistently. Other than that, I'm stuck with the amount of health that I have right now.
I think you've got him.
Oh yeah, I think I'm fine. But it's like a campsite in here because it's too tense.
Does he have any other moves?
No, he should be going down pretty quick. I mean, he's got that, but screw it, I'm already done. There we are!
Nice. Is that like an ultimate move that he does before he dies?
No, that was actually a normal move that he just didn't happen to do.
Oh, okay. It was
until
just,
the very end
interrupted. Okay.
So it's cool. It's cool. Oh, alright.
And it heals you automatically after you finish.
Yes, Aldia, thank you. Sorry I couldn't look at the chat there for a second, but I think you understand. Yeah, Aldia, the big... he wanted to make himself immortal, so he turned himself into a giant head.
Can you always get back to the food shop except like during the boss
there's
fights?
always one food shop in every single area.
Yeah, I mean, then you can...
Yeah, and there's usually a teleport there.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's the less good version of this weapon.
Huh.
Okay, what do we got? It's kind of nice to
just maintain that indefinitely?
Oh yeah, as long as you got it held down, you can do it. But the thing is, the damage kind of starts to fall off near the end of the game here. At least I think this is the end of the game. I don't actually know because I haven't beat the game. Alright. Lightning Doggo, get out of here.
So you're saying there are about 9 achievements and then like, are some of them...
Shalquar. Yes, Shalquar. Also, what, you don't want to pick, God, what's her name? From the Cat Covenant, the Cat Ring Covenant in Dark Souls 1. The forest filled with all the bandits that you always drowned at? Oh no, I'm already...
Are you talking about the cat?
I got cross-eyed. Well, Shalquar is a cat in Dark Souls 2, but yes, I'm talking about that cat in Dark Souls 1 that I have entirely forgotten the name of.
I don't remember her name either.
It doesn't increase the damage. Huh? I mean, yes, I think we all know that the best Dark Souls waifu is, who did I say in the last stream? Kellogg's sister?
Yeah.
It's like, yep.
You're like, hey, what do you mean? It's not Kellogg. That'd
yeah,
be
it's
absurd.
Garfield. It's sexy Garfield. That's who the best Dark Souls waifu is. You nailed it. You got it in one. Also, holy crap, is this a really dangerous area for me to be in? But I gotta take out that dragon, so screw it.
So you think this is probably the last area in the game?
No, there's here's the thing, the boss in this area I actually beat on my first try. He's a total punk. But the next area, that's the desert where real men are made. Yes, that's the Moonlit Desert one. Also, I'm gonna have to spend money on healing again. Oh well.
Would be kind of anticlimactic if it was just a desert. I mean, I just feel like...
Well, you'll see, it's coming up.
Oh, okay, is it pretty cool?
Alvia, thank you. Oh man, Aldia and Alvia. Alvina, it's Alvina. Damn it, I got it wrong again. What is wrong with it? Well, I'm trying to play a video game while talking about the finer points of Dark Souls, so you know how invested apparently I am in this. No, but for real, this game is super fun.
Can you kill that cat?
No, she's immortal.
I was gonna say...
It's like the entire point.
I was gonna say, yeah, it would not make any sense. I never tried, because why the fuck...
Yeah, cat from Majula, that is Shalquar. She loves the way you smell. She loves the way you lie. Oh, Moonlit Hunter.
Does she like send her minions after you if you attack her though?
Nope, she's just immortal.
She just doesn't care.
Oh yeah, she's just like, hey, what are you doing? Come on, cut that out. Stop it. Stop it. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, Meg. I'm gonna actually just sell a bunch of junk. I don't really need anything right now. I'm doing just fine. Yeah, screw it. I want to find the shop though. I want to find the food store so I can get a heal if possible. That would be a really nice item if I was using something one-handed. Ah, crap! I hate those succubi. Succubodes. Oh, hey,
Oh,
there's
main
another...
gauche. That means that must mean left hand.
Yeah,
French
obviously.
knowledge. That's a callback to the last game.
Where I turned it to
The
French
last
for
stream,
no
yeah.
reason. I don't regret it. I also had to remember to turn that on before I record the last, or turn that off before I record the last video. I didn't turn off the flashless thing, so all the animations for everything look super weird for a while.
Oh, you might be dead.
I may be dead. All I gotta do is get to the shop and I'll be fine. So I just need to dodge a little bit better than normal. I'm invincible while dashing, so it's Z. Not to that. Do anything happening in chat I can't see. I mean, DP.
Somebody said.
And that's it.
Ugh.
Ah, damn.
Wow. 365 monsters killed. That's a lot.
3 blueprints is pretty damn good to get in one run. Unless you're using like unless you're getting like the guaranteed ones. What you got? Unless you're getting like the guaranteed ones, like the ones you find behind time doors or whatever, or like you're getting the Spartan sandals. That's pretty damn good, yeah. Those are all pretty good ones. Symmetrical lance especially, because that means you beat the game. Good job. Oh. Well, I mean, that's a wrap for this run, but, you know, that's how it do.
Yeah.
I'll probably play this for at least like an hour. And then I'll go back and I will do another post-commentary video for this exact game for another hour, because it's an hour long. Oh.
The life of a streamer.
Well, I like to group videos by content rather than time, so things get long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do like one more decent-sized run here. I think that would be a good... Like, I feel like compared to a lot of other streamers, I don't have the
Can you
vocal...
repost it? Because we're not going to be able to scroll up.
Oh, was that the one about like the double damage because you're summoning stuff? I didn't quite see what that was. Ah, there we are. He bleeds even when he's shielded. Wait, like through the actual shielding when he does the summons? Okay, and okay. Hey, I mean, well, actually, the last few videos I've been using an explosive crossbow, and I can tell you that I am way more impressed with that weapon than I've ever been.
Well, it's more
Obviously,
that we have to stop playing to do that. That's all.
Oh, what?
I don't know.
Oh, did I miss something?
Nothing. No.
Oh. Am I missing something?
They were asking if we could.
Summons double the health. In Dark Souls? I mean, I do know
It
that.
was earlier in the chat. I missed it.
Oh, yeah, for oh, yeah, that's why you don't really want to... Oh, yeah, no, I know that you don't actually want to summon Vengarl. No, that's a terrible idea. Don't... When I said that, I meant more like, hey, it's cool that you can do it, but God, no, summoning NPCs is the worst. Well, summoning in general is terrible in those games because it doesn't really do too much for you unless you're getting something super overpowered, like the original Bior when you're fighting like the penetrator, because the penetrator will just go penetrate him instead. I love Demon Souls.
What is this item you've got here too?
This is the weapon that you actually get from beating Nibelheim from the Ice Witch.
Okay, I saw you like you got it from that altar at the beginning.
Yeah, because I had sacrificed enough. I sacrificed enough items to get like a full prayer charge.
Oh, okay.
And then.
Oh, so it actually there's a mechanic where it actually adds.
Yeah, and then you get a legendary weapon if you have a full charge. So I got the legendary Nastrand.
Is it like a halberd or something, or?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's just a big old spear.
Glaive.
Actually, they have changed that now, so you have to beat the grenade. All right. Thumbs up. They've changed it now so that you need to have all of the boss cells that you have unlocked, and then you need to beat the final boss to get the next one. So if you have 2 boss cells unlocked, you have to beat the final boss with 2 boss cells active to get the 3rd one. At least that's how it was in the alpha, and I don't think they've changed that since then. I can kind of understand it because it was super easy to get yourself like a way huger a way huger difficulty level than you could probably handle, like just beating the incomplete one with a boss cell. So,
yeah. By the way, it was pronounced grenade. It's actually grenadine and cherry juice with sugar. It's like lemonade.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enough of that.
But yeah, Lucatiel's really Lucatiel and Benhart, I guess, are the only ones you actually really want to summon for any reason because they have quests associated with it. But thankfully, that's only a Dark Souls 2 thing, and that never appears in any of the other. Well, did it appear in Dark Souls 1? I don't actually remember. Really? Wow. I mean, I know Pyros tend not to have a whole ton of health, but like, jeez. Like, you have at least, like, some armor. You're not working with... I know that, like, the gold hemmed armor in the first game was decent for... Well, fire resist, at least, but... It died in 1 hit? But yeah, it's really almost... You want to summon players. I mean, and I generally try not to... Oh, there was actually one... The only time that I think I've summoned anything was during the... Well... Any NPC that really helped me, aside from Bior during the Penetrator fight, of course, was the Kingslayer, the Mad King, or whatever his name is, in the corrupted, defiled chalice for the Watchdog of the Old Lords fight, because that fight is nuts. And I have done it, like without actually cheaping it out with summons, but God, that you die in like 1 hit because, defiled, cursed, chalice, blah, blah, blah.
I think I used one on the Smough fight.
Oh yeah, but you summoned a dude,
Ornstein.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Because, it wasn't the Smough fight, it was the Ornstein Smough fight.
I know. I said Smough and then Ornstein. I mean, yeah.
Hi, Alan. Oh... Well, to be fair, I've also played this game for like 15 hours at this point, so it's maybe not the... It's not like this is the first go that I've had at it. I mean, the fact that I have the Nibelheim's weapon kind of says that. What other roguelike games do you play? NetHack is my favorite game of all time. I've beaten Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, but that was like version 5.6 or something, so it doesn't really hold today as well. I have gotten an Ultra ending in ADOM. I have 100% completed Binding of Isaac. I have beaten everything in Rogue Legacy except for the remix bosses because those guys are really tough. And I don't know what else.
Did you have any Binding of Isaac content on this channel?
No, I haven't. I'm not on my original channel.
Oh, okay.
I just had that one, which was the Monstro's Lung kidney stone glitch, like literally thrown together run. Maybe I'll put this on my stuff.
I was gonna say because we played a ton of Binding of Isaac.
Oh, NG. Well, by the time you get to NG plus 8, it stops scaling. So if you can beat it on like NG plus 6, it's usually not too difficult. I don't know. Evangelist. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know. I almost always play melee builds in Souls games because that's just my deal. Usually like taking a big heavy weapon, and like Dark Souls 2 was almost entirely with a club. Just a club. Because that's a really good weapon. There's a lot of big shielded enemies it's good for. Who got 1,000,000%? I got 1,000,001%. I mean, I would think that. I mean, the big thing is to get into 3,000,000%. Oh, it's 7 that it stops scaling it? Okay. I mean, in general, I don't tend to go too much on the New Game Plus, except for like the original Dark Souls because I was doing the full achievement deal, and Bloodborne because the Chalice dungeons don't scale with your new gaminess. But I don't know. God, Bloodborne has some issues when you go really high scaled. Suddenly, Host of Nightmare Mikolash becomes like the toughest fight in the entire game. Which armor set is that? I don't recognize that off the top of my head. Oh wait, is that the giant fat laughing women armor? Because those guys were called evangelists, right? The explosion here is actually doing me some good as far as taking out some of these dudes. I can't imagine that these guys are too affected by ice, though.
Are you using that actively or is it passive?
Oh, DS2 has so much stuff happening on New Game Plus. The only thing that frustrated me was that you could get everything else except for the Sunlight, Warrior Sunlight miracles on that. And I did get everything. Hell, I even beat the double, what do you call it, fight, against the dude. Pursuer, double Pursuer fight. That was a battle for the ages, certainly. Any tips for the game? God, I don't know. One of the first things I did was get the invincibility while dashing, which I think is super useful. And then just, like, God, I don't know, just learn the patterns of the... When I do an actual series on this, I'll probably get a little bit more into the nitty-gritty of, like, strategy that I use. But aside from that, I don't know. Build a lot of defense, I know, is something that has always helped me out, because then you're taking a lot less... Yes, the women. Yeah, building a lot of defense, I know, has helped me out a lot, because then you're taking a lot less damage. Or building really high evasion. I know building crit super heavy can help out. You know, going to the food shop and then buying all the crit stuff. Yeah, I don't even think there was anything on New Game Plus for Dark Souls 3 compared to 2, which had all the cool stuff like the double Pursuer fights, or the a bunch of different. Do I not have enough money? Oh, okay, I just didn't do it. There was so much stuff that happened, and then, you know, as you went up in the stuff, you could always buy like all of the higher level spells you would normally need to do PvP for 1,000,000 hours for. Yeah, that Pursuer fight was awesome and super impossible to do until I like way over leveled it. But I wanted that Ring of Blades +3, and it was not going to get out of my grasp. I'll tell you that. Why did I need that Ring of Blades +3? I don't even remember. Maybe I was trying to beat the Dark Lurker at that time and I really sucked at fighting him, but whatever. Oh, it was probably for one of the DLC things. Man, the DLC for Dark Souls 2 additionally was just amazing. I don't think Crown of the Iron King was as good as everything else, but I loved the Lamb Lois. I loved the Sunken Temple. I think that Yorg... Going with Dark Souls 2 having some of the best characters in the entire series, Yorg the Knight was just great, and his Dragon Blood Warriors. Yeah, it's basically the same. Okay. I kind of was really happy to see the Dragon Blood Warriors appear in the Nameless King area in Dark Souls 3, just because it's like, yeah, they did it! They're one of the best parts of the series. At least one of my favorite parts. Red Phantoms, new enemies, boss events. Oh yeah, the boss events! God, yeah, the Mirror Knight, being able to summon actual other players, which was something that should have been in a regular base game, regular base difficulty. The what do you call it? The spider appearing in Brightstone Cave. God, there was a lot of good stuff in New Game Plus there. Right. Man, this is a... No, as frustrated as I get with Dark Souls 2, man, did it do some stuff good. Oh yeah, I rarely ever do streams. I'm trying to do them a little bit more often now, so... Of course, this one has been mostly me talking about Dark Souls, so... Sorry.
I've not been talking about anything because I don't know any of this stuff.
Have you tried playing a criminal? I did try that, and I got wrecked almost immediately. Because I tried to go through the game so fast that I got the health penalty real hard, and as much as I tried to get it to work, it's like, eh.
Yeah, you should play Dark Souls right now. You should like.
I want to.
Whatever.
I always want to play Dark Souls.
Talking to this person who does nothing about Dark Souls. Yeah, you really need to play it. Even I've played it, and I know nothing about any video games.
The remaster's coming out soon. I don't think that there's going to be enough content to satisfy me, but if you've never played the game before, this seems like the time to get in. Come on, Nistrand. I'm expecting you to do a little bit more against your master here. Because your life burns faster. Master. Okay. Second Metallica I've made in so many hours. Let's go. Yeah. What are your favorite memes? I love them all. Every one of them. Just hook them up into my veins.
Yeah, that
okay,
the Steam Tam one has been my favorite meme recently.
I have no idea what that even is.
The Steam Tam?
Oh, Steam Tam. Yeah, dog. I thought you said Steve Tamlin or something, and I'm like, what the hell is that?
No, Steam Tams.
Okay. I should be okay. I'm just gonna tank this. Screw it.
Old family recipe.
As a child? Oh God. Oh my God. in like my last year of college.
Yeah, I feel really old right now.
Oh boy. I mean, that's likely true too, just because I have seen some of the mods and I know how good some of them are, so wouldn't surprise me at all if that was the case. Ooh. I'm gonna grab this and just keep it in the inventory if I get a gun weapon that's any good. Is this any good? Yes. DS2. Oh my God, DS2. Good lord. That was like 4 years ago.
It probably wasn't. It was probably like 6 or 7 years ago.
No, it was like 2013.
Okay. I
remember when it came out. Like, I know, I thought you were talking about Demon Souls. That I played in college.
Oh.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh, this is not good. Okay, you guys gotta get out of here.
I played.
I can understand that. Cool. If you're not used to playing those games, it can be kind of weird.
I played Cool Spot when I was 4.
I played Cool Spot back. Well, I told you that my first console was a Game Gear. Cool Spot was on there.
Really? I thought it was just a Super Nintendo title.
Oh no, it was on a Genesis at the very least, I know. Yeah, I always would go over to like my neighbor's house to play Sonic 2. And I couldn't get past the Chemical Zone boss, so I always had to have them beat it for me.
I'm surprised that 7-Up cash-in title wasn't first party, you know? No,
yeah.
Yeah.
I have never tried Warframe. Warframe always struck me as one of those games that's like a little too loot grindy for me, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, I enjoyed playing Diablo and everything, but I never got super hard into the like later levels and all that. Because it's like, it's cool and everything, but I don't know, like doing ball runs or whatever to get all your Stones and Jordans.
Have you ever gotten a boomerang before in this game?
Oh yeah, I just got it right now.
Well, yeah, I know.
I don't like using it. It's kind of weird for damage. It's just like, shut up about the Persona 5 thing. You don't even know what it was. It's not what you expected either. There we go. Oh, come on. How did that hit me? You know, you can avoid fighting a lot of the lizards in these rooms if you just don't go into the middle, but apparently I decided not to do that and take a bunch of damage anyway.
Would you recommend this?
It's short, and I think that there's a few, like, issues. You know what? It's cheap enough. I'm gonna say yeah. Screw it. Have a good time.
Well, what are the issues?
Like, I think that having to go through the entire game every single time, one of the things with Rogue Legacy, like I was saying, was that when you beat a boss, you beat a boss. And, like, here, it's like, nope, you gotta go through the entire thing each time.
Yeah, it does seem like that would get monotonous.
And it's also not super long, but I think that for the price, it's fine.
Yeah, makes sense.
500 hours. All right, fair enough. As somebody that is currently a World of Warcraft in recovery, I can understand that exact statement. Oh no, I want to keep that one. Oh god, I had the insane achievement.
What is that?
If anybody has played World of Warcraft, they know.
Okay.
That's all I need to say. Okay. I was unemployed for a while.
Yeah, I think I remember you talking about
and
that.
And it wasn't even that. I was also working nights for a while. So it's like, hey, when it comes daytime, it's time for World of Warcraft. All day, every day. All day, every day. All day, every day. Oh, God. Well, yeah, but Dead Cells is also super... Fine, you got me there. I also like how Dead Cells plays a lot more. This one is a lot more simplistic. Like, with all the synergies and different weapons you can pick up, you're just picking up, like, one single thing in this and dashing all over the place, which is cool and everything, and I like it a lot, but I don't know if it's, like, enough. I don't know if there's a huge audience comparatively, whereas, like, Dead Cells, yes, play that game, period.
It does seem like the double jumping and dashing would get kind of old in terms of, like, just, like...
I mean, you can see, like, you can see the basic, like, what am I thinking of? Like, flow chart I'm kind of going through here to go through each room.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time, you know what I'm going to say? Just, yeah, go get the game. It's a good game. Wow, sucks. I know! I know! You don't have to tell me twice. Oh, as somebody that's played that game for like a year straight, I know. Oh, that was bad damage. And that was bad too. This is all bad. I don't like any of this. Hey, silver bullet. I'll take a Coors. Alright. These succubi are the worst. They can go suck a bus for all I care. Alright.
That's surprisingly common. A lot of people play Warcraft 3.
Well, it's just always just a total random, you know, shot as to whatever weapon you're gonna get at the start. I think when I was doing the Hayabusa Gauntlets run through, that one took me like 10 or 12 restarts to actually get. So, you know, that's just how it be. Oh, I can ramble about Dark Souls forever. That game's amazing. I mean, hell, I did an entire run through where all I did was just go through the debug mode, like taking control of dudes, making Lautrec climb up into the skybox of Anor Londo.
Wait, who's Lautrec?
Oh, he was the evil guy, the Embrace Knight. You don't remember him? How do you not remember Lautrec? He's the one
was he like the main boss in the Anor Londo?
No, he was the guy that you got the black eye orb to go fight. Don't you remember him?
I probably do. I don't remember the item specifically.
You had to get the Firekeeper soul from him because he killed the Firekeeper in the Anastasia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Boy, am I taking way too much damage on this fight. Now, Strahn's not really pulling its weight as much as it was in the early game. Stop that. You can tell just like how good the Alawan is compared to how much damage. And this is a legendary weapon. Oh well, I should be fine. And I'll get a near full heal, if not a full heal at the end of this. Anyway, damn it! Damn it. Okay, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I said done.
Nice. 5 health.
There we go.
You actually did get hit.
Yeah, the
before.
gold dude with the shoulder. Yes.
Nice.
Couldn't use your shield against him. Not that I ever use a shield anyway, because those are for scrubs.
What is that?
What's out of health? And I did not get a full heal, but Ring of Madness could be alright. It's a lot of defense and a lot of power I gotta give up, though, so maybe... a lot of defense and health I gotta give up. Maybe not. I'll hit up the food shop in the next area, and then I'll see what happens. I know that you get a lot of really bad weapons in the start in general, Spartan Sandals, for example, but I think that the prisoner's cells gives you enough options, kind of like in the various little secret and side areas, and to get out of here, get out, get out. I'm afraid of women. But that you can usually make some kind of build that you would like in some way. At least that's always been my experience. I don't know. I also, you know, make an effort to use every single weapon possible, as you can see in the videos. So, who knows? My word is certainly not law.
Oh, now I remember Blooddragon. Yeah, really sketchy.
Yeah, that was the entire thing.
He's a real jerk.
The sketchiest. All right, let's go. Always kick him off the cliff. Well, yeah, but I mean, yes, we all love the Fap Ring and everything, but it's like, come on, you get like a good story arc, you get like some decent stuff from him if you do the actual story. As always, I'm just disappointed that we never really found out exactly what he was planning to do with Anastasia's soul. Shields aren't for scrubs. You need him to parry. Whatever. You don't need to parry. You just roll around everything.
Are you invincible in dodging in this game?
Yes, I have a perk specifically to do that since I got to... it's the level 20 perk for dashing, whatever the dashing mechanic is.
So wait, you have a fixed, like, skill tree?
Yes.
That's odd.
Yeah, you can't get everything. You got to kind of pick and choose what you want to
but
build.
it is weird because, you know, you restart every time.
Well, yeah, but your skills stay the same unless you choose not to have them stay the same.
Okay.
Oh, I am taking so much damage right now.
Ooh.
Oh, my life for now one. For Halloween? I don't know. Halloween. Oh, yeah, I gotta get to... Do I have a... No, I just got Croc open right now. I need to get, like, the actual food shop here so I can start to get some health back. Because I'm gonna die. Okay. Exploit some of that. Okay.
Nice.
Alright, and... These things are so annoying because I keep feeling like I'm gonna get hit by them even though it's pretty unlikely. Oh, yeah, no problem, Raphael. Nice to see your end. Just give me some health here, for God's sake. Also, your mouse is super not registering right clicks sometimes.
Yeah, I told you it's got some problems.
Ah, damn it. Not that it really matters. I mean, it does if I lose a dash from it, but it doesn't seem to be doing that just when I try to buy things.
It won't. I don't think this whole run is going to come down to a single dash. Come on.
Yeah, no, that's no. I'm telling you, it's not what you expect it is. Oh, that fourth boss cell. Have fun with that, because those fourth cell... Okay, I don't hate the 4-cell modes, but God, are they hard compared to everything else. Even 3-cell modes, as much reverence as I was giving them for the longest time, like, God, they do not compare. And you don't really get anything for doing it, so don't, like, feel obligated, let me tell you. Leave Nightmare mode for when there's actually, you know, something to get from it aside from a few extra cells that you're probably going to lose because you'll die anyway. The out-of-depth enemies alone just do not really make it worth it in a lot of cases. I read every comment on this channel. I notice everybody. I don't always respond to everything, but I at least read them. Okay. All right. I guess
Yeah.
since I'm very likely
We might
gonna
have to
die
make a field
here,
trip.
I'm just gonna
To Brazil. People are calling for our.
screw it. I'm not gonna get a gun for this anyway. No cell difference. Well, there's a cell difference, but there's no like upgrade difference. You're not, all you're getting is extra cells, and I don't think that's worth the stress of dealing with the huge difficulty increase comparatively. I mean, it's great if you make a YouTube channel where you play a lot of Dead Cells and you want to show off how cool and good you are at the game, but otherwise, I don't know if I would recommend it. Come to Brazil. You know what? Sport me a plane ticket and I will keep that money and use it to pay off bills. All right. The health is decent, but I have lost out on so much stats at this point that I don't know if I'm going to get too far. Damn it! I don't know if I'm going to get too far in this run. Because the boss of the forest area is a total punk. He's super easy. I just need to get there. And not be extremely low on health.
I thought you were just at the forest area.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was at the forest area, and then I had to restart. Oh, are you talking about the previous one?
Yeah.
No, that was the jungle area.
Okay.
Total difference.
Yeah.
Lizard Man. I almost forgot about the Lizard Man area because that's like almost such a non-area in my mind. Tunok is a pretty easy boss. You've had everything unlocked for so long. Oh, I feel the grind every single time they introduce like new weapons to the game. I still have to unlock them each time they make an update to the alpha version. I'm not entirely exempt from that. Oh, jeez. Also, technically, when I'm going to be doing... Oh, I'm dead. I am super dead. I can't deal with these enemies. Also, doing the How to Play series, I am going to have to unlock a whole bunch of junk soon enough when I'm starting to... No! Good. When I'm starting to... And we done, everybody!
Oh.
Hope y'all enjoyed.
Fireball trap.
Yep. I'm gonna do a for real video series on this, not just a stream where I talk about not Dead Cells. Well, Dead Cells and Dark Souls forever. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Setting up a Patreon. I want the cash money, certainly, but I also don't want to like make it all about getting them Benjamins.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
So it's like maybe someday, maybe eventually, but not right now. Definitely not right now. Al, how about this? I tried to make a more consistent schedule for uploading stuff first, and then maybe. I have like nothing. I don't even have like a Twitter account. But basically the channel and like posting stuff on there is like the best way to actually contact me anyway. Until Motion Twin sent me that comment on one of the videos, I entirely forgot that messaging was a thing on YouTube. Alright, well, that was fun.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks.
see y'all, actually, if you're watching the video, probably sooner than later, because I'm going to be doing... I already have it all edited. I just need to do the commentary for the Dungreed video.
Yeah, thanks for joining us for this.
Alright, gotta wait like 20
stream.
seconds. Gotta wait like 20 seconds before stopping this, because otherwise it cuts off immediately.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
This theme is pretty nice.